Nigerians have really surprised me. If you are regular on this channel, you will know that most of the time I'm highly critical of Nigerians because I know the type of people we are. But this protest, I'm really totally blown away, surprised. I didn't even know it was going to take place. I didn't even know it was going to last more than a day. Okay, but this is day 5 already? 5 more days to go. What have you achieved so far? Well, the president came out yesterday. He rose up from his hospital bed to address the nation, which the address is like, he shouldn't even have said anything because it's not worth anything. Welcome, guys. I hope you are well today. So I want to use this opportunity to salute, to congratulate Nigerians. Like I said, I didn't know you guys could. That means the hunger has really gripped you. That means you are really tired, okay? I'm very critical of Nigerians on this channel because as a Nigerian, I grew up in an era quite different from what we have now. I grew up in the 80s, okay? Most of the bad things that you associate Nigeria with now were not there then. So I didn't grow up in that era. I grew up in a totally different era than what is happening now. In the past, in the past few years, I've seen Nigerians remain dormant. They didn't speak, they didn't protest, nothing. So when this protest they were organizing it as I thought it was not going to happen, So I think one of the things that has pushed Nigeria to this point is that they have learned from Kenya. Like I was saying before the protest started, that I say if for this protest to succeed, for this protest to make an impact, they have to follow that blueprint laid down by Kenya. We have protested in the past in Nigeria. We were not straightforward with our demands, but now they have put their demands in writing, solid demands. And I believe they learned that from Kenya, because when Kenya did it, they forced the president to reverse that finance bill. They forced him to dissolve his cabinet. So in Nigeria, I don't think with the way things are, I don't think Nigeria will be able to dissolve the cabinet. I don't think so. Because I don't think the president will be able to restore the fuel subsidy in Nigeria. Okay, like I've said in this channel before, when the president came into power, it was $1 to 750 naira. Now it's $1 to almost 1,600 naira. So it has more than doubled. What is he going to do now? Now that Nigerians, because he has even sent out police, he has put the army on standby, because he has this fear that people will now kick him out of the office. Maybe there will be an internal coup. But I want to congratulate Nigerians, all of you Nigerians who are in the streets protesting. All of you Nigerians that, some people have made contributions to, including myself. I want to salute you, congratulate you for all your efforts. Because, like I've said, I cannot come and protest for you. I have 24-hour electricity here. I have enough security to protect myself here. I have water. I don't worry about most of the things you worry. So my mission here is to make you understand that this fight is for you. I'm here to give you any support you want. Myself and a lot of Nigerians in the diaspora are ready to give you all the support you want. Now, the president came out yesterday. We were expecting that he was going to, at least say, I have heard you Nigerians. I have heard you fellow Nigerian citizens. I have heard you after these few days of your protest. I am going to put heads together with my ministers, and we're going to formulate some type of policy to help remedy the hardship you are facing. He didn't do that. He came out swinging. And Nigerians don't like that. I can tell you as a Nigerian. We don't like arrogant. Although we are arrogant, but we don't like one of us being arrogant to us. I can tolerate arrogance from somebody outside, but a fellow Nigerian being arrogant to me, no way. So the president came out yesterday with all of his arrogance, saying that he didn't even say anything useful. He didn't address the yearnings of the people. Okay, he didn't address anything. Nigerians have, I think, like 10, a lot of demands, but they have like 10 major demands. I was expecting the president to say, okay, I have heard you, I've seen your demands. Myself and my ministers and my cabinet, we are going to work on it. Or the House of Assembly, the Senate, we're going to work on it. Nothing. Himself, he's still adamant that there are people sponsoring this protest, that is the opposition for sponsoring this protest. You see, our president has never been in a position where he understands the sufferings of the people. Okay? To you non-Nigerians, this is a man that during the military rule, he went on exile to London, to go and live in London. He went on exile. It was after the end of the military government administration that he came back to Nigeria and then became the governor of Lagos State for 8 years. Since then, he has had this invisible, strong vice grip on Lagos. Now, during the campaign for him to become president, there were a lot of, in my opinion, smart, bright, younger, sharper, more intelligent candidates in the APC, his party. But because the IMF and other cabal that is ruling Nigeria, they want somebody that they can push around. They want somebody who is a little bit slow in thinking, in reasoning. They want somebody who is a little bit, I'm sorry to say, dumb a little bit. They made him president. They don't care. That's why when he came into office, on day one, he unleashed poverty onto Nigerians. Before he became president, the other president for 8 years destroyed our economy, destroyed everything, closed the border. 80% of the food we eat in Nigeria is being imported through the borders. The former president closed the borders. The price of the average food that Nigerians, the price of food that the average Nigerian buys to eat doubled. That was then. When this one came into power, Tinubu came into power, the price now like quadrupled. That's why every Nigerian is angry and out in the streets. Now, the president himself has surrounded himself with not very bright people. He took all of his friends from Lagos Country Club and others, you know, people that didn't have a job for quite a long time. Their brain has frozen. Their brain has frozen like since the 80s. As soon as they came in, they changed the national anthem to pre-colonial national anthem. These are people that we you know, they have nothing for Nigeria. Nothing. Zero like this. They don't have anything for Nigeria. Now, apart from protesting for better life and all of these things, my own protest is for the government to step in, because there is proliferation of religion in Nigeria. At least tell these people to preach what the Bible says. Okay, these people have made Nigerians lazy. For such a long time, Nigerians have not protested. We've had it worse. We've had it this bad for a very long time. Okay, Nigerians don't want to protest because we have the pastors and religious leaders telling Nigerians that come to church, come and sow seed. God is going to intervene for you. God is going to speak to your government. God is. For years, Nigerians believe that. Nigerians believe that it has not worked. I have been saying this even in my old channel. I have been saying these things for such a long time. So today now, my protest is for the government. I know they're not going to do it because the government and religious magic pastors in Nigeria are like this. The government will frustrate you on this side. They know you're going to go to the magic pastor. Magic pastor will see you coming. He will now say he saw a vision. Okay? He will now tell you to bring, come and buy handkerchief, buy holy water, buy olive oil. Nonsense. They have used this religion to destabilize Nigerians. It has not done anything for us. Okay, like I've said, the Bible is there. The teachings of the Bible is there for you to follow and live a decent life. Be one with God. They don't want to teach you that. The Nigerian pastor would come with his own magical interpretation and deceive Nigerians that if you pray, if you fast and pray and fast and pray and fast and donate to the pastor and to the church, everything will be fine with you. So the average Nigerian now forgot about asking the government. Refuse to ask the government for what they want. Refuse to ask the government to fix their road, provide infrastructure, nothing. And another thing, these pastors finally convinced Nigerians that this world is not their own. That the world Nigerians should look up to is in heaven. If you ask the average Nigerian, what is your life, what is your purpose on earth today, the average Nigerian who has been indoctrinated by religion will tell you that heaven is his goal. That's why here, they destroy the environment. They don't care what happens, whether the government works or not, whether the government provides infrastructure or not. They don't care because these magic pastors have successfully deceived these people that not to worry about here, to wait, to think about going to heaven, that there's mansion there for them, there's Range Rover there for them, there's everything they want in heaven. Meanwhile, the pastor is driving his Range Rover here, living in the mansion that he bought with the people's money here. Okay? And then if you challenge them, the pastors will now use fear and intimidation and say, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. They use that, and as soon as the pastor says that, the Nigerians become scared. I used to be like that in the 90s, scared. But after a while, when my consciousness became alive, I left that nonsense. Okay. So I think gradually Nigerians are beginning to see the problem. I don't think we should have waited until hunger and bad governance pushed us to this level. We should have started this protest long time ago. And now that we are protesting, I want this protest to be sustained until we get what we want, or until you get what you want. Like I said, I'm here for moral support. The Nigerian political system or political machine is very expensive. It's very expensive for you to get into politics in Nigeria. Why is it expensive? Because up there is no accountability. Either you are a local government chairman, you are a state governor, a minister, a member, a House of Representative member, a senator, a president. There is no accountability in Nigerian politics. That is why a Nigerian is ready to kill his opponent just to go there. That's why during election, during campaign, there's so much political killings. A lot of them walk around with so many bodyguards so that they will not be killed by their opponents. They know themselves, they know it. They keep doing it. We live in a failed state, Our police is poorly trained. Our police is like the worst in Africa. The worst in Africa, okay? The worst in Africa, our police. Because the Nigerian police, when they arrest you, what goes into a Nigerian police head, first of all, is to start beating you, like punishing you. That's why in this protest, people that they have arrested, most of them died during interrogation, or as soon as they capture a protester, they start beating these people. These are hungry people that have not eaten for days, by the way. A lot of them are sick. Okay? A lot of them are sick. So the Nigerian, we need a complete revamp. There has to be some type of explosion. Okay? A type like complete destruction, complete dismantling of the Nigerian political system for things to work. How is that going to happen? We need a radical president. We need a radical person that does not care about traditional rulers, that does not care about religious rulers, okay? That is not a slave to cabals, that is not a slave to invisible hands, those people that control Nigeria with foreign loans, IMF, World Bank, Paris Club, China. We need somebody tough. Otherwise, we're going to continue like this. It's just that there was no internet like this for people to express, people like me to express how we feel, express themselves. Okay, this has been happening for years, since the 80s, in the 90s, it's been going on. There's no change. So we need for we to have a better, because our current president, he will do his 8 years and go. He's 1 year into the office, but he's already campaigning for next election that is going to come in like 2027, I think. He's already campaigning. He's already putting posters all in some parts of the country. So my prayer is that this protest, Nigerians will finally wake up. Nigerians will now see that the politicians are not special people. The politicians are actually living, gallivanting in Nigeria's money, in taxpayers' money. Okay? We need a change. We need Nigerians to keep on fighting. I don't know what is going to be the end result of this protest, quite frankly. Okay, because right now the government has successfully divided Nigerians. There are some parts from his tribe, the president's tribe, they are saying that the other Igbos from the east, they have to leave Lagos and go back. No. It doesn't work like that. They're trying to, because they has no policy to unite the people, to give jobs to the people, improve the economy. He's now using tribe to divide Nigerians. And trust Nigerians, some of them will fall for it. Some of them will fall for it. I've said it here, a lot of Nigerians, if you give them food, small money, they can kill. They can go and destroy properties just because of what you gave them. So that's why I was saying that we need a total, complete overhaul of the Nigerian psyche itself for us to move forward. All right, guys. I'm going up in subscription. I'm gonna need a thumbs up. Okay, just thumbs up. If you can't comment, that's fine. Thumbs up. Those of you who feel like subscribing, you can go ahead and do it, but you know, it's a free world. Take care, guys. I'm gonna talk to you again later. Bye.